This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The UNI Panther football team placed 4 players on the MVFC All-Newcomer team, with producers coming from both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. This year's class includes lots of guys from the state of Iowa, as you would expect, but also some hometowns from the states of Nebraska, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and even Michigan and Arizona. Here's a breakdown of UNI's 2014 football recruiting class with head coach Mark Farley.
I feel great about this class. I'll, always do when you're done recruiting and you look back at your class. But what this one demonstrates, I think, is really the type of players we always look for. The 3- and 4-sport athlete in the state of Iowa, who we think can become a great player if he just focuses on one sport. And then you look at your out-of-state players to fill the role and become possible impact players as early as their first year. So I think we did that and solidified some spots where we needed some players for next year. Well, I thought the first thing we had to do was help our receiver core. We've got 3 seniors that I think are very dominant players in Vereen, Owens, and Lemaster. But we did have an injury there last year, and so we have to make sure that should that happen, we're at full throttle still. And that's why you see Jacob Herla on the list, as well as Doris Fountain, who we picked up, a high school player from Madison, and then of course Ronald Nash from Sioux City. I think the key to the line was, when you really look at it, was Tyler Putney. He might be the gem of the class when you look back at it in year 5, because Tyler's 6'7", 250 pounds right now, the #1 heavyweight wrestler in the state in his class, brother of Justin on our football team, but he's a real tall, lean, strong body that when that fills out to be a 300-pounder, might be a very dominant player. You looked at Billy Williams, a tight end out of Tennessee, big, strong, blocking, with still good speed, type fullback / tight end. And then maybe the gem of the class is Elias Neeson, 8-man football, Springville, Iowa. Tremendous athlete, 6'5", 6'6", 210 pounds, great body control, great hands, 4-sport athlete. Damon Hendricks is a junior college transfer and wanted to bring him in to be an impact player, whether it be a safety or nickel role, because I think we've got a strong team, and then we've got 4 seniors that will graduate after this season, so we want to be strong in the years to come. No, we recruited specifically for the defensive back, and we really didn't need per se a corner this year, because we have our corners coming back for 2 more years, and we felt we were strong there. But we took Ray Buchanan, a transfer out of Arkansas, and I think what Ray does is allows us to do something with DeAndre Hall, should we need to during the season, because he could be a corner, safety, outside linebacker. We can use his athleticism how we feel to make our team stronger. We had to step up and go get some young linebackers. I always like taking the young ones and growing them into positions, and we took 4 outside linebackers and then 1 inside linebacker, if not 2. But a key to that class, I think, is Bryce Anderson out of Detroit. Very big, strong man that I think could play at a very early age. And I think if you look at the other high school linebackers that we took, there are typical players that are coming in the door at 6'2", 200, 6'2", 215, and maybe he'll play here at the 6'2", 230-pound category. And when you battle them out, it doesn't matter if you're battling Auburn versus Alabama or Northern Iowa versus North Dakota State. It's a battle. And there becomes a little bit of a factor of win-lose in that. And we walked away and we felt we did a nice job. So we're pleased and looking forward to this season.